It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Chicago Cubs looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Just about set to go. So here's the lefty, Shota Imanaga. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Check swing on a 1-0, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. In time to Bush, and they get Ohtani for the out. And here's the opening day lineup for the reigning World Series champion Dodgers. What a run of success it's been in L.A., Chris.
Yeah, 12 straight years in the postseason, Boog, for a franchise that had previously never been in the postseason, even 3 years in a row. And they've won the NL West 11 of those 12 years. At this point, the expectation for the Dodgers is the same every year, a World Series title.
Hat settles under it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5.
2 down, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, and today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we have on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expecting to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No, just threw that fastball by him, elevated. And if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And now 2-1.
One strike.
That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in for a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Happ gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt. And a pitch. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. So here's Kyle Tucker now. First pitch, not close. First and second, no outs here on opening day. Swung on, belted. Ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. The relay, he makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. So here's the opening day lineup for the Cubs. Chris, what are you looking for out of them this season?
I'd say I'm looking for something new, Boog. I mean, they had the same 83-79 record each of the past 2 years, and they haven't won a postseason game since 2017. Baseball's a lot more fun when the north side is rocking, so I'm hoping for some improvement this time around.
Michael Busch at the plate now, and that's inside. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. 2 on, 1 out.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Dansby Swanson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. That one out to right. Hernandez sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Cubs.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the catch, and that is that. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Shota back to work. Right through there for a strike. Hernandez, 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Next one in the dirt. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Teoscar goes down on strikes. Muncy digs in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. One out, bases empty. Bounce to the right side. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
On the ground. Horner handles, throws to first, and they get the out on Smith. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Pajes makes the play. 1 away.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Carson.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a foul straight back. Out to short. Betts gets it to first, and that is out number 2.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Matt.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Matt Shaw trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Fastball for a strike. Way high.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he went. In the count, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt. On the ground to the left.
No,
and foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. And that one clips the corner.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Here's the 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Tommy Edman at the plate. And a foul ball. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's one down.
Batting up, the center fielder, number 44.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Late swing fouled off. 1 out, the runner at second here on opening day. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that misses. 3-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Tucker on a dead sprint, racing back. It bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe at the plate. It's a 3-run inside the park home run.
Well, he just about hit it out of here, but once it took that carom off the wall like that, I mean, he really turned on the afterburners. And I'll tell you, as an outfielder, this is pretty much your worst nightmare, but playing the ball off the wall like that can be really tough sometimes. Definitely an exciting play.
1 down. Here's Mookie Betts. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that one is in there, called strike 3. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Half lays off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Strike 3. Yoshinobu gets the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
That one
Ball
missed. 2. And it's fouled away. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Number 30.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which was the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Suzuki leads off first with 1 away. Inside. And the count 1-2. And that's outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1. New inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Shota ready to fire now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, two strikes.
Up and in, and that's ball one.
That's
One ball,
a
two
really
strikes,
good
yeah.
job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter.
And it gets by him. Hernandez around third. He'll score, and they put up the stop sign at second.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Will Smith right through there for a strike.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
And he makes it up to third with one away. The batter will be Michael Conforto. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 6-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Now at the plate, Andy Pajes. And that's in there at the knees. Fought off foul. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Shohei Ohtani up to the
Ball,
dish.
that's inside.
First pitch misses. That one pushed foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands, and they'll do it again. Next pitch way upstairs. In the air, left field, down the line. Happ on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That misses. Ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball to pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Off the mark there. 1-1. In the air, right field. Hernandez ranging after it. 2 down.
Number 2, second baseman.
So here's Horner now. He popped out his first time. Foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it 6-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ben Brown.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Betts. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Betts in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And it remains 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Next to the dish is Freddie.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Yamamoto back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Edman puts it away for the out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Kelly checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And another ball. The Dodgers leading by 5 here on opening day. That's in there, and the count is 3-1. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Next offering is down low. In the air, right side of the infield. Freeman hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian.
Ian Happ up to hit. Singled back in the first and scored their only run. He's 1 for 2. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Kelly, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a foul ball. Owen Chu now.
Ball.
And he dodges that fastball. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fly ball down the line. Hernandez sizing this one up, and that is that. No runs. Top 6, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throws to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Smith batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at bat.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The left fielder,
Michael Conforto will climb in. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he'll reach second with one away.
Now batting, the second
Well,
baseman,
not an easy play by any stretch. He went a long ways just to get to that fly ball, and all that hard work to get there, you're expected to bring it down. I have to think that the ball was bouncing on him a little bit, and what I mean is when you run a long ways, you can get on your heels some, and that makes the jarring to the ground make the head move and make the ball move. So important running technique is critical, and that's something that's often overlooked.
Infield comes in now. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman, and that is out of play. Yeah, there's the strike. The Dodgers threatening. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Pages stands in now and watches strike one. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Here's a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Landon Knack, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Digging in, Seiya Suzuki, a walk, and he's also single.
The designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
And that one is inside ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia up and loosening in the pen. Banda warming up as well. The 1-0. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Out towards right center field. Pages on the move to the alley. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tucker up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
There goes Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a foul ball. Tucker leads off first with 1 away.
Outside, that's a ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Runner goes again. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Shortstop,
And here comes Dansby Swanson. And delivers outside. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 7th, and now Shohei. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. And that one upstairs. Falling behind 2-1. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And Freddie goes deep. His first homer of the year. It's 7-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Caleb Thielbar takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Got it. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least 1 nasty pitch.
Muncy. They get 1 out, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Carson Kelly will hit next.
Kelly.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Ripped on a line. And a base hit. The run comes in from second. The relay throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a foul out of play. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kelly, the runner at second with 1 away. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hernandez makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's 7-2. You're dialed into the show. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's Max Muncy. Fastball for a strike. Thielbar, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone. The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy, but on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you.
Well, we'll hold that thought, as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're still on top 7-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Vesia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Line drive. Pajes brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. And the first offering is not close. Late on that fastball. The Dodgers leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That's a base hit. One gone, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. There goes Tucker. swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Dansby Swanson stands in. There goes Tucker. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A two-run shot. It's 7-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
Two outs, nobody on. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in to end the inning. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 7-4 ball game. You're watching Cubs baseball on The Show Chicago. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyson Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Tosses to first, and they get Edman for the out.
The center fielder, number 44,
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Out number 2. And now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That's too low. And the count is 1-2. Stays alive. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Foul ball, still 0-2. Ohtani off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Cubs 4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott. A chance at his first save of the year. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that drops in for a strike. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And now it's even up. Way out front for strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball, really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.